So, what are your opinions about housewives?
My opinions about housewives. Well, my mom's a housewife
Mm-hmm.
now, but
Mm-hmm.
whenever I was growing up, she worked. So I think there's two different types of housewives. The first being one with kids, the first being without, or the second being without.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that kind of tells what they do and how they do things. So
Okay.
In general, I think that they're important to the life of our culture. I think that they've been not I wouldn't say the backbone of the economy, but they've been at times a residual workforce, and I think that they're really important to life the way that we know it here in the States.
Well, I think being a homemaker is a tough job. I think it's a wonderful thing. I think it's a wonderful job for people to be able to devote their lives to their families and not have to be distracted by an 8 to 5 outside job. I think is a real blessing. I think it's a blessing to the family and to the children that people raise.
I think that you know, in obviously in indirect kinds of ways, I think that the economy is affected by a lot of different factors, and I think they help provide stability in homes that makes if it's a two-parent household or two-person household, if homemakers contribute to stability in the household, I think it makes those that are in the workforce more productive. So, in indirect ways, I think that absolutely they contribute to the economy in a positive way.
I do think they contribute to the economy. Not in a maybe not in a way that earns money immediately that we see as a result, but I think that if they spend their lives investing in their children, helping their children become confident and self-assured and be able to pursue their own dreams, then I think that their children usually become an investment into society. I mean, not always, every child has a free will, but usually I think if a homemaker has made an investment into to say no to an outside job and to stay with their children, sometimes that means living different financially. I think it means that they have a priority on their family. Most of the time, children do better that way.
Do you think there should be more housewives, or you think they should go to work, or you think?
I think that housewives are a good thing. I think housewives that have kids are a good thing because they they're able to stay at home with their kids, and so when they get home from school, then they're able to help them with their homework and just spend that quality time, because I feel like a lot of working moms don't have that that capability and that time to spend with their kids.
I think that the stereotype that I think about all the time is kind of the Leave It to Beaver movie. June Cleaver at home, wearing pearls, doing dishes, and I'm not sure if that's people's stereotype now, or that I think that there are times that people see the stereotype as usually a woman, but sometimes it's a man who's not capable of making it in the workforce, so that they're just at home. I think both of those are myths. I think most of the stereotypes that we have are so far off of whatever the norm is on the bell curve that they're not really very helpful. I think people end up at home, being homemakers for various and sundry reasons, and I think that any normative kind of stereotype, I think, just doesn't exist.